Oh, hi there, I'm Dave. I've been putting a few tips about composting out there in the last few weeks, just during lockdown. So I just wanted to add something else to the information that's been going out so far, because obviously most of us have either a very small garden at home or no garden at all. And so a lot of the advice that we've been putting out over the last few weeks has been about compost bins and worm composting as well. But I just wanted to add as well a bit about households that are blessed either with access to more material for composting or just generally with more space, with larger gardens. And the reason to do that, I wanted to do that, was because not only do those households generally produce more waste if they weren't composting it, but also if you've got more material to hand, then composting can actually be even more fun than composting with compost bins. Because in a compost bin, you get to see all that creepy crawlies and mini beasts and things like that, and that sort of magical process of composting happening. But it's quite slow and it does take some time. It never really properly heats up. Whereas if you can get a very large amount of particularly garden waste together, and generally we'd be talking a compost heap of about a cubic metre, then you can actually get a compost heap that really heats up. And that's great fun to see it after a couple of weeks after you've built your compost heap out of hedge clippings and grass cuttings and any other bits and pieces around the garden. If you've got a lot of stuff, then you can turn it after a couple of weeks, and as you do so, almost disappear into a cloud of steam that's heated up so much. I mean, you'll be able to feel heat to the touch before you turn it. So the other great thing about that is that not only is it good fun, but those kind of compost heaps are much easier to turn than when all the compost is in a compost bin. The process takes a lot less time because the compost heating up, you turn it, then you might let it rot down for another couple of weeks, two or 3 weeks, and then you can turn it again. It will heat up again, not quite so much as the first time. Do that 3 or 4 times, and you should have some compost ready for yourself in about 2 or 3 months maybe. And not only that, there'll be an awful lot more to use on the garden. So it's a really great thing, good fun thing to do, that you can also do alongside a compost bin as well. If you've got a really nice hot compost heap, then you can actually mix your kitchen scraps, the fruit and veg peeler and things like that, into the middle of a hot heap too. Okay, hope that was useful. Take care.